Good morning. We're up early again. This time we're off to look for a couple different hummingbirds. We're in the car ready to go. We're drinking our coffee and let's go find some hummingbirds. We headed out to El Parque Metropolitano, a municipal protected area bordering the Tunari National Park. After breakfast out of the back of the car, we walked through the area searching for our targets. There are many difficulties trying to photograph hummingbirds in the wild. These birds are actually pretty easy to find. If I wanted to see them using binoculars, my work would be done pretty easily. But we had to find birds perching or feeding in close proximity to get photographs.
There are lots of them flying around, but they're way at the tops of the eucalyptus trees.
The only male red-tailed comet barely in the range of my camera had only one tail feather and was only a dark silhouette against the sky. And we did find a male wedge-tailed Hillstar, but he also was too far away for a good photo op. The only bird that did come close enough to us for a photograph was the endemic Bolivian Blackbird. Another very, very early morning. We've been having trouble getting some of the birds we want, but where we're going today, apparently a lot of people have reported they've seen 3 different hummingbirds that we're looking for. So wish us luck. Today is an important day. Morning rose on our last day in Cochabamba and our last day to find and photograph the endemic wedge-tailed Hillstar. I wasn't too worried about the comet, as this bird is also in La Paz, which was our next destination. On our way up to the San Miguel Polylepis forest, we stopped by the side of the road to have a look. The first bird we spotted was what we thought was a female wedge-tailed Hillstar. That is until we took a closer look. This bird did not have the rufous flanks of a wedge-tailed, but the whitish breasts of the Andean or the white-sided Hillstar. The location would favor this being an Andean Hillstar, but the white-sided can also be found here in its winter distribution, and it was winter here. The female of these 2 species looks almost identical. Small differences in the tail and its back are the only distinguishing features. I'm not counting this bird because even after seeking an expert opinion, I can't say for sure what it is, but she's pretty. Then William found a hummingbird that liked to hide near the ground, deep inside a pile of grass and twigs. It was as if this little male wedge-tailed Hillstar was daring us to get a good photograph of him. When he wanted to feed, he quickly disappeared up on the hillside, and when he returned, he always darted right back into his little protected space. The interesting thing about this little wedge-tailed Hillstar is that he did show us the color of his breast, which as you can see is a purplish blue. And it's pretty bright. Every description of this bird from every website says it has a black breast. I couldn't find one picture anywhere showing anything but a black breast on this bird, even in Cornell's Macaulay Library. So this little guy wouldn't show us his green gorget, but he did let us know he has a blue breast. And an interesting little fact is that John Gould's 18th century painting of the wedge-tailed Hillstar shows the male with a slight hint of blue on his breast. We stopped and had lunch out of the back of the van and saw an endemic NHB or non-hummingbird, the Cochabamba Mountain Finch. This bird is considered to be an endangered species, so we were really happy to see it.